What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. I hope all is well with you. Now, guys, some of you might realize that yesterday, August 28th, was the 4-year anniversary of the tragic passing of Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman. Yes, he passed away August 28th, 2020. Now, yesterday, a lot of us got together and we were really giving a signal boost to the Recast T'Challa hashtag. This is something that was spearheaded by my brother, the one and only Fatal J, and the mighty Chillmonger. And they did a wonderful job getting us all together, and we did this thing. Now, a lot of people, as you would imagine, the usual little girl, feminine energy dudes came at us, and they wanted to condemn us for using the date of Chadwick Boseman's passing to boost that particular hashtag. What they don't understand is that we believe it to be a tribute and an honor to that man to try to continue what it was that he worked so hard for in his last years alive. All right, that's something that unfortunately a lot of people just don't understand. And I want to read something off of Twitter or X that speaks to that. And I want to give my commentary on that, guys, and you can tell me how you feel about that. Now, I'm not going to give you this person's name. I'm just going to read to you the words and the sentiment. That's what's important, okay? So it says here, the Recast T'Challa movement has done way more harm than good, especially in the black community. On the anniversary of Chad's passing, the divisive nature of what the once valid tag has turned into is a wild thing to see, especially when it's inevitable T'Challa will be recast. I've seen every actor and creative involved in Wakanda Forever, even the child actor, be attacked because they couldn't handle them honoring a man's legacy in the way they chose that didn't line up with what an entitled fan base wanted at the time. T'Challa will return. And this person goes on. Now they have us attacking each other. For what? I hope when they do recast, all that energy will go into making that movie another billion, or all that hate will be for nothing. Okay, so this person obviously is not a fan of the hashtag Recast T'Challa. All right, but there's a couple of things that I want to break down here, guys. Just two things that I want to point out. Okay, so they're talking about divisive, all of that stuff. Number one, you don't see the value in, or a lot of people don't see the value in Recast T'Challa. I understand that. I see it. I've had it, people like that come at me. I expect some of them will probably come at me in this comment section. But I want you to understand two things. The first thing is there would be no hashtag Recast T'Challa if they hadn't killed him. Okay? So number one, they shouldn't have killed a character that's been around for what, like 50 years almost? So that, number one, there wouldn't be a need for Recast T'Challa. We wouldn't have to tell people about the value of the very first black Marvel superhero if they hadn't treated him like he was disposable. The actor tragically died. The actor is here. The character is here. They're two different things. But people, I don't get why they believe that they're one and the same, and somehow preserving the character that the actor portrayed is seen to be disrespectful to the actor. So they killed the character the same way that the actor passed away. So we had to step up and say, no, that's not right. You didn't do that with Superman. You didn't do that with Spider-Man. You didn't do that with James Bond. You didn't do that with the Hulk. You didn't do that with Batman. You didn't do that with Wonder Woman. Only one character in the history of mankind that I can think about you did that with, and it's Black Panther. So forgive us if we, who actually value the character and the image and everything that it meant to the young, especially the young black men who were out there, forgive us if we wanted to preserve that. But no, people like you, black men, go against us more than anybody. It seems that white people actually understand this better than we do because they preserve their heroes. Some people say, well, why aren't the big so-called big channels, why aren't they talking about that? Maybe they don't care. All right? Obviously, this was something that was trending. All right. Normally in this fandom, we pick up these type of stories, but nobody talked about it in these so-called big, so-called white channels. You won't see it. It's supposed to be something that is important. If it's not important to us first, why would it be important to anybody else? Number one, if it's not something that they care about, that's fine. I don't have any hard feelings about that. What the fuck am I supposed to tell them what to talk about, what to care about? They don't care about it. But you're waiting for them to do it in order for it to be valid. But we're talking about this, but for some reason, it's wrong. All right? That's the reason why, number one, we even started this hashtag recast T'Challa, because he shouldn't have been killed in the first place. Okay? Number two, this person and other people talk about how you're going to get T'Challa back. And when you get T'Challa back, it's going to look like you guys did all of this for nothing. All of that whining and crying. Let's get something straight, okay? When we get T'Challa back, it won't be because of peons, pathetic do-nothings like you who bend over and take it up this chute and pay money for it. It won't be because of you. It'll be because of people like us who said this is something that needed to be done, who said that it wasn't right, who realized that we're paying our money and we do actually have a voice. That's what it's going to be for. But somehow, I doubt that people like you will thank us for it. No, we don't want T'Challa Jr. We want the actual character of T'Challa, the center of the Black Panther universe, the center of the Wakandan kingdom. That's what we want. That's what we demand. That's the only thing that we're going to be satisfied with. And when it comes back, it'll be because we are the paying customers and we're the ones who said what we wanted. We're the ones who said what we will not accept. That's just the real. Okay, so those are two things I want you guys to remember. Recast T'Challa exists because they shouldn't have killed him in the first place. Remember, at the end of Infinity War, when the snap happened and he went away, you know, everybody got snapped out. T'Challa was one of them. You didn't see the hashtag start then. It was part of a story. It was there was credibility to it. It was artistic integrity that was involved there. So we accepted that. Killing an iconic character off screen is a totally different phenomenon. Killing that character to mimic, or in my case, what I like to say is to mock the death of the actor, is a totally different phenomenon. It's a totally different case. It's unacceptable. Okay? That wasn't part of the story. That's not something that happened in the comics. Even when Shuri stepped up to take the mantle, T'Challa wasn't dead. That's what some of you don't understand. There's always people who inevitably come into the comment section, well, you know, Marvel was going to have Shuri take the mantle anyway. Okay, she can take the mantle temporarily, but T'Challa didn't have to die. And he damn sure didn't have to die the way that Chadwick Boseman did. So yes, you're damn right. We used that anniversary to bring awareness to the fucked up shit that Marvel did to this iconic character. I can't think of any better time. I can't think of any better way. Some of you think that it's tacky, but once again, that's that feminine energy. That's okay. There are those of us out here who are still men. We still have masculine energy, and we still know how to ride for our brother, Chadwick Boseman, the way we knew that he wanted to, the way his brother said he would have wanted us to, the way he said that he would have wanted us to. If you were paying attention, you would have heard him saying these things. But no, you're too busy being wrapped up in your little fifis. And then you turn around and lash out at us like the little girls that you are. No offense to little girls. But anyway, that's the statement that I wanted to make about that, guys, because I see a lot of this. People lashing out at the hashtag recast T'Challa movement. They're blaming us. They're yelling at us because it trended, by the way. It was a success. All right, so congratulations to my brother Fatal J and Chillmonger. You did it. You brought a great deal of awareness, and you put the bat signal out there to everybody that the way that you're feeling, there are others out there who feel the same way. Don't let these people out there shout us down. Don't let them try to shame us. into not knowing what the right thing is here. That's the best thing a man could ever know, what is right and what is wrong. And what they did with T'Challa Black Panther, what they did to so-called honor the memory of Chadwick Boseman was wrong. I will keep saying that. Hashtag recast T'Challa, hashtag reboot Black Panther, kick them all out. Ryan Coogler, Nate Moore, all of them. Start from scratch. I don't want to see any multiverse bullshit. I want the incredible, triumphant, epic legacy character in all of his glory. That's what I want. You guys can get in the comment section. Let me have it. I know some of you out there are waiting for it. And as always, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. If you want to contribute to the channel, of course, you can hit the super thanks in the link below. And I will catch you on the next one. Thanks again. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.